India deserves to be called a bright spot on this otherwise darker horizon because it has been a fast-growing economy even during these difficult times. But most importantly, this growth is underpinned by structural reforms. Among them, the remarkable success in digitalization in India, from digital ID.
This is a very important year for the global economy, and having India helm the presidency is very valuable for the world. We have India projected to grow at 6.8% this year. I know that there is a lot of optimism from the rest of the world about India's growth prospects, and so India is indeed an attractive destination at this point. India is a relative bright spot in the global landscape.
India's economy is strong and continue to be strong. We expected India economy will soon be the third largest economy of the world.
A lot has been done in the past years under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi. Naturally, he's a patriot of his country. And his idea of make in India, it matters, both in economic-wise and in the ethic. So India has made tremendous steps forward in development, and the future belongs to India. It can be proud of the fact that it's the largest democracy in the world. It can also be proud of its development momentum. This is a very important foundation that India is building on.
This country's on the verge of the most extraordinary decade of any country in history in economic terms. I'm excited about the optimism that I see amongst Indian businesses.
Narendra Modi, as a boy, sold tea at his father's tea stall at a railway station in Gujarat. Today, Narendra Modi is one of the most powerful people on this planet as Prime Minister of India. Today, India has the presidency of the G20. Today, India has a vision in the next 25 years to be the second largest economy in the world with a GDP of $32 billion. The Indian Express has left the station. It is now the fastest train in the world, the fastest growing major economy in the world. The UK must be the closest and trusted friend of partner of India in the decades ahead.
I think unique about the Prime Minister is his ability to carry out schemes on scale. So we mentioned Aadhaar, then there was Jan Dhan, Swachh Bharat. Now we are seeing another very, very big initiative underway, which is the Nal Se Jal. He inherited the Aadhaar project from the previous government, but then he speeded it up, and I was there actually during those years. The scaling up of issuing of Aadhaar cards was absolutely phenomenal, the rate at which it was expended. There is an old kind of quote from Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi, where he had said that, only 20 paise out of 1 rupee actually reaches the actual beneficiary. But now, bulk of it, because it is targeting is much better. Leakages are eliminated. Prime Minister Modi today is regarded as an absolutely major figure on the world stage. And you can see the evolution from 2015 to today.
India is the country, from all of the statistics using 10-year growth rates and also just what's apparent, India will have probably the greatest growth rate, the fastest growth rate economically, have the greatest transformation.
The economic reforms, self-reliance, all of these have been a very integral and important part of the Modi administration. And it is meant to, and it is showing up in the results, in that the Indian economy today, the growth rate of the Indian economy is the best amongst the large economies of the world. That our taxation revenues have really improved more so than ever before. The central plus state taxes to GDP ratio is now close to 18.5%. It's never been this high. There have been several reforms that have been introduced over the last 8 to 9 years, which are showing up in the performance of the Indian economy. Our inflation rate, except for the brief period which has affected the entire world because of COVID, our inflation rate is well under control. So I think, no matter what indicator you look at, that the reforms have paid off, the economy is sound, and I would also like to mention that in terms of the removal of extreme poverty, India has done exceedingly well. And I think the results suggest the best amongst all the major economies. It so happens that our growth rate now is also the best amongst all the major economies. So on a broad range of indicators, India is standing out. And I would like to add that as far as the global thinkers and asset managers are thinking, that India is well poised to not only be a fast-growing economy, but one where foreign investment, there's a deep interest in foreign investment in India, and funds have been flowing. So, I think this is the golden age of Indian growth and performance.